see you, Pete. What's going on? Lori. It is. How's everybody feeling? Monday night. Good evening. Welcome in. Ken's 5 Digital Center. It is a gorgeous Monday night. Once again, we're continuing to spill into a Monday off a beautiful weekend. We had lows in the 40s the last couple of mornings, and it's just been fabulous weather. Bandera Country for John Boyle. Good to see you, John. Yeah, Lori. All right. Glad you're here. So, yeah, we're going to talk about some subtle weather changes heading into this week. I mean, nothing major. Again, operative word subtle. 66, mostly cloudy. So the dew point up to 55. That's like the highest we've seen it in a few days, actually. I mean, the air really dried out. So now we've had south-southeast winds tonight's east-southeast winds, and we'll start feeling a little bit more humidity in the air. Hey, Terry Bush, good to see you. A late happy birthday, right? Happy birthday, Terry Bush. Happy belated birthday. Out to shirts from Ken's 5's Digital Center to you. Hope it was an awesome birthday weekend. Come on. Could I have gotten the weather better for you? I don't think so. Vanessa, Melody, good to see you guys. Tower, hallelujah, I love this weather. I hope it stays just like it. I know, right? But I always look at it this way. If we didn't have the bad weather days, we couldn't enjoy the good weather days. Just a lot of things in life. So, not that we're getting any bad ones. We're going to hold on to this weather for a few more days. It's a really nice weather pattern with hardly little change as we wrap up our third week of October. Not looking too bad. Good evening, James. Good to see you, Lydia. Hello, Louise. All right, so here it is, 66 degrees on October 18th, 2021. It was 23 years ago today that San Antonio had the 100-year flood. The historic flooding that hit us on October 17 and 18 took 31 lives. And you might remember, I mean, a lot of you probably remember what it was like 23 years ago today. The setup was eerily similar to what we had just last week. You know, the name of the storm last week that brought in Pacific moisture was Pamela. The storm back in 1998 was Madeline. And so pretty close on the list of where we would have been, you know, for an Eastern Pacific storm. So here's the rainfall totals from that 2-day stretch. And you can see the blue representing 16 inches of rain from downtown San Antonio through a good portion of the northeast side, through New Braunfels, up I-35 south of Austin. Then look at that pocket of 24 plus, and then you can even see within that 28 inches of rain. And what had happened was the Pacific moisture, just like we had the Pacific storm last week, right? And then the cold front. And the difference in 98, or I should say 98, I'm looking at the computer screen, was that there was a stalled frontal boundary right over south central Texas. So stretching from the Balcones Escarpment just on down into San Antonio was a front that did not move for the entire weekend. And that became the focal point for the training effect of thunderstorms to erupt right along that frontal boundary. And so that's why we just saw these, I mean, nearly 30 full inches of rain in 2 days. It was unbelievable. No, it won't, Jason. Guarantee you. So, yeah, it was just like, I mean, are you kidding me right now? I mean, it was unbelievable. Wear a suit and style and look good. Joe Ryan will get jealous. Oh, wow. I'm not Pete. I'll let him know. October 23rd, so it's coming up Saturday. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, so an extraordinary event, but not an extraordinary setup, an ordinary setup for October. We always have these storms in the Eastern Pacific send moisture in. We're starting to get the cold fronts, and then there's good surface moisture from the Gulf of Mexico as well. So that was the exact scenario last week that set up the rainfall. The difference was the biggest moisture push was Wednesday. The cold front came Friday. So with that good 2-day separation, that helped a lot. Holly Mills, how are you? All right, so let's see what we've got. Oh, yeah, I know you're kidding, Jason, no worries. Look at today's numbers. Here we go. As far as what we should be doing, 60 to 82. We started at 49 this morning, 77 this afternoon. Wow. So below average by then some. Only 4 away from a record from 1903. Talk about a record low. Wow. But it does remain in place. Why, thank you, Joseph. Cup of coffee to you, too. Thank you, sir. Hello, Tony. What's going on? Rachel, good evening. How are you? Has anybody else noticed all the chemtrails they did this weekend? So here we go. Temperatures this morning. Look at this. You know, they actually got to 41, I think it was yesterday morning in Kerrville. And so there's definitely some spots of Kerr County, Gillespie, maybe even Kendall that saw some upper 30s. You know, some of those low-lying spots. Randy's ready for cold. Well, I think we've definitely experienced the coldest this air mass has to offer. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate you. Thanks, Amber Dawn. Good to see you. Rivers on the rise in Victoria. Yeah, Rose, all the water from last week. Remember, we had not only Friday afternoon and evenings, good 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain over the course of only a couple of hours. But then we go back to Wednesday. We had a foot of water near Gonzales. We had rainfall totals of 5-6 inches in some spots from Wednesday night to Thursday. All that water pushing your way. Brian, Bill, isn't this the last day that we will be seeing a sunset past 7? No, not just yet. Is it? I'm not sure on that one. Good question. We changed the clocks on November 7th. That's when we fall back. So that'll have something to do with it, too. Thanks, Patricia. Kemmer Khan. Good example there, or a good question, I should say, Pete. I say contrails. Good to see you, Bill. Good to see you, Diane. I know, miss you too. Again, our newscasts are on the KENS 5 app, but sorry about this. I don't know when it's going to be resolved. Oh, that's awesome. Don home for the birthday is always important. That is very, very good. Thank you, Deb. Good evening. Hope there's more cold. Not really. Well, there's more to come, absolutely, but not in the short term. Let's put it that way. Thanks, Ivana. Good to see you, too. Let me just show you guys quiet weather pattern that's in place now. The upper level winds tell that story. Now, there will be a front midweek, you know, because typically now in this time of year, we'll start getting a front on a weekly basis, but this next one probably stalls out across North Texas. Doesn't make it much farther south, and you can see the upper level pattern does not do much in the next 6-7 days, okay? So with that considered, I mean, we're going to be pretty quiet. What's up, Alex? Still watching on vacation in Cabo. Oh, lucky man. Good for you. Letty, it was cold in the morning. Oh, I love the cool. Yeah, tomorrow morning is going to be really nice again. In fact, I think we'll go down. Let's take a look at the temperatures overnight and see what we've got waiting for us. It will be comfortable. I know that's for sure. But I don't think it'll be as chilly as it was this morning. But fabulous morning temps. I don't even have to change that banner. I don't know when the last time was I wrote that banner, but it's definitely going to play. Oh, I don't know about this. I think we get cooler than 61. But I would go 54, 55 up in the hill country. Yeah, this model's a little bit warmer than normal, for sure, because I think we'll definitely get the 50s in the San Antonio area. Went to Love Creek. Oh, awesome, Vivi. Isn't it great? Such a great spot. And if you went this weekend, oh, I bet you got some fabulous pictures. Yeah, it's such a great weekend excursion. What are we looking for, November? Well, a little early, Steve, but definitely a time change, getting an extra hour for hunting, that's for sure. Eloise from Seguin, good to see you. Thank you very much, Anne-Marie. Want to wish my brother Ruben and my sister Ruby happy 44th. Absolutely, Ruben and Ruby, happy birthday, Ruben and Ruby, happy birthday. I love saying Ruben and Ruby, Ruben and Ruby, Ruben and Ruby, Ruben and Ruby to you on a beautiful Monday night. Isn't it gorgeous? Happy birthday, Ruben and Ruby. That's really cool. How fun. Thomas, you should have a UTSA player or coach. Oh, right? That would be cool. That would be cool. That team is doing so good. 24th in the nation, first time in the top 25. Isn't it fun? So they're definitely going to be in a bowl game. Hopefully it's a good one. They've got a couple. They're going to play Louisiana Tech on the road this week, so that's going to be a little tough. And then UAB's not a walk in the park either. So a couple of tough games. I hope they can finish undefeated. That would be remarkable. Happy Bieber. That's the best typo ever. Are they Beliebers? Maybe they are. That's really good. So yeah, it's going to get cooler than this, okay? Tomorrow afternoon, probably a little bit warmer, but we're also going to start feeling a little bit more humidity. So 77, yeah, we might do about 80 tomorrow in some spots for sure. The dew points are creeping up, but it's not going to be an onslaught of humidity. We'll get into the 60s, and then we'll start feeling a little more humidity over the weekend as they get into the lower 70s. And that's when we could also get a slight chance of showers, maybe some sea breeze showers by then if the high breaks down enough. But really, you can see that it's not a dramatic change in humidity. It's just going to be a slow rise through the week, and that'll, again, make you feel a little bit warmer. Prayers for the Clement High School football team. What happened, Terry? Well, Christine, Gary, and I got married Saturday. It was the best weather we could have had. Prayed for. Awesome. Well, God bless you, Gary. That's awesome. Gary and Christine, congratulations on marital bliss. You buried the lead. That's beautiful. Way to go, Gary. Way to go, Christine. God bless you guys. That's wonderful. Joe Ronico should coach UTSA. That'd be funny. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know about that, Shell Ducks. Who knows? So, subtle rise in humidity means a little change in our comfort index. Love this. So this shows you just where that comfort resides, and there's like a little ideal oval in the center. Notice that we're going to spend a good part of Tuesday there in the morning, then cool and muggy before we go into hot and humid. So notice that we're spending a good amount of time cool and muggy as the humidity gets a little bit higher, but the temperatures will be cool in the morning. And then we get up into the hot, I don't know about hot. That would be the top of that quadrant. But in the lower side of it, because we're going to be at average temperatures and below that by a couple degrees too tomorrow. Marcella from MA. Is that going to be from Massachusetts? Wow. This just in, yes. Isn't that great, David? Right? That's another team that's, I'm telling you, they're a force this year. UTSA and the Dallas Cowboys. I definitely think Cowboys are legit. Oh, they need to win a game. Yeah, good luck to Clemens, the Buffaloes. San Antonio, what's happening, man? All right, so I don't have any jokes tonight. What kind of joke? I don't have any tonight. Can't think of a good one. I got to get some jokes. Get some jokes, man. All right, 7-day. So 58 tomorrow. That's what I'm going with. And then lower 60s as we get into Wednesday, mid 60s through the rest of the week. And we should expect to see a little bit more cloud cover here and there, but no chance of rain till a minimal chance. I'm talking 10% maybe over the weekend, 20% Monday. Thanks, Pete. Come on, man. So I don't know about, measurable rain. Not very likely, but it's going to be possible by the weekend. Not too bad. Off the top, I mentioned that we're going to be doing a little look back at October 98. So we'll show the rainfall totals again on the Eyewitness Newscast, but what we'll also do is we got some video to show the images, which were just, shattering. It's just unbelievable to remember what happened that weekend. We'll be in Big Bend Saturday through Thursday, whether or not. Oh, next week. So beginning Saturday through next Thursday. Good for you. Yeah, I'd have to check. It's a little ways out there. This would not be the forecast for there. Need another front. Yeah, the one this week, Sylvester, is going to stall out in North Texas. Just plain, Joseph. Nothing too major tonight. The old Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Yeah, Terry, that'd be great sometime, right? That would be. All right, so you know what time it is. Speaking of Dunkin' Donuts, It's Checking with Julie on what's coming up on Eyewitness News at 10. We're checking with Julie on what's coming up on Eyewitness News at 10. There it is. We needed some cowbell, Ray. That would be hot, right? I can't do a real cowbell sound. Like that. So what's happening tonight, Julie? Nicole Kahn. Oh, the Christmas shopping. That was a fun little promo with the Grinch. Yeah, like reasons why we need to start now. And see, I'm usually like mid-December's early. You know, I'm usually like that week of Christmas I'm shopping.
No, that's me too. Me too. And then we also have, do you like candy corn?
I love candy corn. I'm one of the few that I really like it. I do.
That's interesting. I sort of do.
Right.
Yeah, every now and again. But do you also like bratwurst?
Oh, no. I saw this picture at... Okay, so I do love bratwurst. But I don't think... Yeah, this is candy corn bratwurst for Halloween. Who's doing this? Hey, you got your candy corns in my bratwurst. You got your bratwurst in my candy corns. What?
So gross, but it's in Wisconsin. They're selling it in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? That's something else, man. I mean, what are they thinking up there?
Thinking big.
Maybe the air's getting a little too thin. They're thinking big. That's outside the box for sure, isn't it? It's way outside the box. Candy corn bratwurst. Would you try it?
I would, yeah. I would try it.
I'd try a bite.
Yeah.
Because I like both of them. I just don't know if they belong together.
They don't.
You don't know? You don't know?
Yeah, no, right, Tom, exactly. If you don't know, I'm questioning a lot of other things. Would you try it? I guess that answers my question.
It's a no for me, dog.
A fat no from Tom on trying a candy corn bratwurst. I saw a picture of it. You got to... Oh, man, I don't know. It's crazy time. Because that's... that's the thing. I want to be there for the genesis of that thought. Like you're just sitting around going, you know what, guys? How about you put that hey, Mikey, come in here with those candy corns. You got any left? Yeah, because I do. And here's the thing. In New Jersey, when I would trick or treat, candy corns were the first one my mom would take away. Because there was like the big rumor going around, there was like a folklore that they were tampered with. It wasn't like they were given to you loose or anything. They were in little packets. But there was some story about, back when, it still happens, unfortunately. Just really, really bad, evil people, I'm not even kidding, will tamper with candy before giving it out, right? And so there's a number of ways it's happened. We've done stories about it. But candy corn always had like this big, no-no on it. Like they were dipped in different chemicals and stay away from them. People are messing with them. And so that would be the first, like when my mom went through the candy, those would always go in the trash. And I liked them. And I was like, oh man. Yeah. And so I'm kind of making up for it. I've been making up for it every year. Candy corn barbacoa. You ready to go, Pete? There it is. Taco. What's that? Yeah, candy corn and Big Red. They're pretty close, actually. I've always called Big Red cotton candy soda. It tastes like cotton candy. Candy corn tacos. There's Arthur.
Maybe they tried selling it as a healthy thing. It's corn, but it's candy.
You're right. There's some nutritional value. You're having candy, but hey, there's corn. Have you heard about Thanksgiving dinner flavored candy corn? Is there really? Like the different flavors? Because I saw there's a... forget the brand. They're really fun. They do sodas with unique flavors, and they do like a 6-pack is the whole Thanksgiving dinner. It's like one turkey flavored soda, a stuffings flavored soda, a gravy flavored soda. Yeah, it's crazy. Candy corn pollen. The candy corn is real heavy today. Count is 5,300. That's good, Mac. Oh, who likes candy corn? You guys like candy corn? I like it. I really do. It's not my favorite. My favorite candy. Right. See, but I don't when I say favorite candy, I don't think chocolate right away. Because there's no question. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup's my favorite. But I guess in the candy, section, it does have different flavors?
There's apple pie,
Yeah, that's the Thanksgiving, apple pie.
there's chocolate and peanut butter, caramel,
Wow.
breakfast foods, what?
I don't know about, see, I like the traditional, the orange and white, just traditional candy corn.
Pumpkin spice and eggnog.
Eggnog. Oh, I want to try. I love eggnog. I would try that one for sure.
Candy cane, candy corn.
Candy cane, candy corn. Whoa! Say that again. Candy cane, candy corn. Candy cane, candy corn. Candy cane. Sherry Brewer, what's going on? Hey, great choice on November 6th, by the way. Did you see what I wrote? Get an extra hour. Makes a great set of vampire teeth. It does. Hey, it makes great vampire teeth, too. That's a good tip, right? Then you can just keep changing them out all night at the Halloween party.
They have candy corn for other holidays. There's Cupid corn.
Ray, you are going down the rabbit hole of candy corn. There's what? Cupid what? Oh, there's like Valentine's?
Yes, there's Cupid corn.
Cupid corn. Cupid corn in February. Oh, I love it. It's a candy corn palooza. Candy corn palooza. But I do like them. Okay, pumpkin candy. Yeah, pumpkin, caramel candy corn. But here's the thing. When it comes to candy, like I think of candy, right? Like there's chocolate and then there's candy. Bottle caps. Bottle caps. I love bottle caps. And you get a few of the different flavors like the grape, the orange, and then maybe the cola. Oh, there's a party. That's my favorite. You guys like bottle caps? Julie, Ray? Bottle caps? I love bottle caps. Those are good candies. You don't know? You've never had them, right? You know them. Love you, T. Thanks. We'll have to get some for you, Ray. I still see it. They're still out there. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Candy cigarettes, Gary. I remember I used to smoke them. I'm not even kidding. I used to act like I was smoking because my whole family, growing up in New Jersey, big Italian family, everybody smoked. I'm not even kidding. And I used to get the candy cigarettes, and I'd walk around them. I'm like 6, and oh, really? How you doing? Hey, what's going on? We playing cards tonight? I act like I'm the big adult, big shot. Red Hots. Okay, Mac, I feel you on Red Hots. Love them. See, there's Joseph. I love him. Candy corn and some cowbell. Candy corn and cowbell. And that's a good band name, right? Candy corn and cowbell. Be like a metal band. Oh, maybe they are. Check in with Julia. What's coming up on Eyewitness News at 10? Candy corn and cowbell. That's the band that's going to, with their title track, Check In with Julie. All right, people are going to be like, you're not drinking coffee, are you? They really are. All right, guys, have a wonderful Monday night and an even better Tuesday. I love you. God bless you all. And we'll see you on Eyewitness News at 10.